Clyde and I have been together, I guess we met in '70, so we've been married going on 49 years. And I had the surgery on August the 11th, 2020. And now I apologize, but it's very emotional. I have had a heart condition since I was very young, and they really, when I was 20 was when, I was very active, played tennis and things. That's when it really showed up. And they said it was something that later on down the road, I would have to have surgery. But I didn't. They said that with my age, they really needed to do the surgery.
So it was time to do the surgery. You have the surgery, and then you end up staying in the hospital a lot longer than any of us thought. Tell us, this is COVID. We couldn't be there. Family couldn't be there like normal. What happened to you in the hospital?
Okay, I went in on August 11th. And according to my family, the surgery was over at 11. And so they thought everything was all right. And so my daughter, she left me, thinking everything was all right. And so that first night, I must not have had a very good night. The next day, it wasn't a very good day. And I was thinking of all these things I thought I was thinking. And I was having a very hard time. And so I think it might have been 3 days later, I know I was in the presence of God. Because I seen my whole family. I could hear voices, and I said to somebody, I said, I'm dying. I just want to see my family. I know I'm dying. And then I just had this presence, and I know it was God. And I started, he said, remember what you've always said. And I could hear the voice, and it said, those that wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. It was something. I was in there 18 days, and the covering of that night, that brought me through to where I am.
How many times, so you have this experience where you see your family. Let's get into that just a little bit. What was your family saying to you, and what were you saying to them?
They were quiet. And all of them over there, that was my grandchildren, my daughter and our son and son-in-law. And they were just, I could just see them, and they were very, very sad. And I kept wanting to reach for my husband. But I think that God wanted me to know that they were safe and that I was going to be okay.
And so you came out of this a different person, didn't you?
Very different.
What was different after than before?
Well, that's why I know God was there with me that first time that I had that episode, because I just had this, and I'm not as temperament or crazy as I used to be. I think I really am so much more calmer. And I realized that God really had a reason for me to speak. I've trusted and believed in God all my life, but at that hospital, I know that God exists. And do you know what I would wish for you? That you would have that experience with God. but read your Bible, pray, and trust in Him. But know that He exists, because with God, He is near. And even though I was so hurting and so alone, I knew that the presence of God was there. And just trust and believe. And if you have any doubt, have someone to pray with you and to seek God's help.